So before this, what we already learned before in subtopic 4.4 or 4.2, 4.3, and T 4.4, we have double integrals, isn't it? So in double integration, okay, let me explain about this. Area, in order to calculate area so that you can differentiate what's happened in double integration and triple integration. Okay, in order to calculate area, we will use only double integration. Okay, I repeat, if you want to calculate area, we just only use double integration. Okay, use double integration or double integral, where we have a formula of like this, double integration towards region R, okay, region R, and then we have dA. Okay, that's the formula of calculating area using double integration. Okay, where R is the region into D. Okay, R is the region into D. Okay, which means that on XY plane. Okay, and then if you notice here, guys, we don't have any function in the middle. Okay, we don't have any function in the middle. We just have one. Or we can say that f x y equals to 1. Okay, we don't have any function in the middle here. It's just equivalent to 1. Okay, that's calculating area using double integration. If you want to calculate a volume using double integration, okay, I want you to copy this so that you can differentiate between area, volume, and volume using triple integration. Okay, now volume in double integration. Okay, use double integration. Integral. If you are using double integral to calculate the volume, we will have like this, double integration towards region R. But here we will have fxy. We have a function in the middle. Okay, we will have a function in the middle here. If we have fxy equivalent to 1, means we calculate the area. Okay, but if we have fxy, okay, kalau kita ada function dekat tengah-tengah ni, means we are calculating the volume. Okay, we are calculating the volume. If we use double integral and we have only one as the function, means we are calculating area. But if we have double integrals and we have fxy in the middle, means we are calculating the volume. Okay, and here should be dA lah, sama. Okay, and of course region R ni sama lah. Okay, just the same region R. Kat sini ada region R, ni pun region R. Sebab apa region R? Sebab dia double integration. Okay, always bear in mind double integral must be region R. Double integral must be region R, 2D. Okay. Next, if we want to calculate volume by using triple integrals, use triple integral. Okay, so we have two formulas here. Number one, by using double integration. Number two, by using triple integration. Okay, the formula will be like this. V equals to triple integrals towards region G. Okay, if we have triple integrals, means our region must be G. G means the region is 3D. The region G is 3-dimension lah, 3D. Kalau tadi dia 2D, kalau region R, okay. But if for region G, it must be 3D, okay. And then volume by using triple integral, we don't have any function in the middle, so you can just put dV like this. Okay, the same like area using double integrals where we have a function equivalent to 1. The same thing happen here. In order to calculate volume using triple integrals, we will have 1 as the function. Okay, like this. So that's the difference between calculating volume in double integral and calculating volume in triple integration. Okay, do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Kalau tak faham, tanya Sebab saya tak nak student ni every semester dia akan confuse. Apa ni? Kalau ada function jadi apa? Kalau tak ada function jadi apa? So please ask me if you don't understand. Okay, what if we have triple integrals? Okay, let's say in general, triple integrals if we have like this g, but in the middle we have a function f x y z dv. Okay, let's say we have this type of integration, means this is not calculating volume. Okay, means this is not calculating volume, not volume. Why this is not volume? Why, guys? This is not volume. Why?
About the function.
Yes, because it has a function in the middle. Ni, ada function ni. Sebab tu dia bukan volume. Kalau tadi volume using triple integral, function dia satu je. Ni je. Ni satu. Dia kena wajib satu. Tapi kalau dia ada fxyz, triple integral, this is not calculating volume. Means this is other multiplications. This is the other multiplications lah. Dia bukan volume multiplications pula. This is other applications. Saya untuk tulis lain. Other applications. It can be centroid, it can be center of gravity, it can be density function, something else lah. Okay, means this is not calculating volume. Kalau dia punya triple integral function equivalent to 1, itu baru volume. Okay, understand, guys? Alright, so now that's the theory. Okay, so let us proceed with the exercises. Exercise 4.5. Okay, exercise 4.5. I think question number 1, number 2 quite easy. So let us proceed to question number 3. Okay, the question just ask you to evaluate the iterated integral. So no need for you to sketch lah. Dia tak mention pun suruh sketch kan? So we proceed to question number 3. Okay. Okay. Exercise 4.5. Question number 3. Okay, so we just need to evaluate this. Okay, so it's just similar like a double integration, but now we have 3 variables, x, y, and z. Okay, so we will have this. Integrate 0 until 1, 0 until square root of 1 minus z squared. Okay, now we are integrating y with respect to y. Therefore, x is just a constant. So we can take out x. Okay, take out x. Integrate y with respect to y. We will have y squared over 2. So we substitute x squared. X squared. No, x over 2 and 0. So we have dx dz. Okay, so let us proceed. We can have this 0 until 1, 0 until square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay, so substitute x over 2 into the y. So I take out this coefficient. So it becomes x over 2. So we will have x squared over 4 minus 0. Okay, dx dz. So let us proceed. So we will have, we need to multiply with x over 2. So we will get x cubed over 8, right? And then dx dz. Now we can integrate this. Integrate x cubed to the power. X to the power of what? X to the power of
4.
4. Yes, very good. Thank you very much. So x to the power of 4 over 32. Guys, you order ready dah nak quiz? Hari Rabu. Ayolah hari Rabu ni start. Are you ready guys for the quiz? Hopefully you already prepared lah. Okay? DS ada lah. So this side. Okay, so we will have 1 over 32 can be taken out, 0 until 1. So we will have 1 minus z squared, square root to the power of 4 dz. So this one will be 1 over 32, 0 until 1. 1 minus z kuasa 2 kuasa 4. So dia jadi kuasa 2 like this, right? dz. So we can expand this. 1 over 32, 0 until 1, 1 minus 2 times 1 times negative z squared. So we will have negative 2z squared plus z to the power of 4 dz. Did you have calculator with you guys? Please calculate this. So we have z minus 2 over 3z cubed plus z to the power of 5 over 5, 0 and 1. So we have 1 over 32, 1 minus 2 over 3 plus 1 over 5. Can you give me the answer? Dapat berapa guys? Dah kira belum? Apa keselu sangat hari ini? Saya tahu dah cuti 3 hari.
1 over 60.
Yes, everybody got this 1 over 60, right? Okay. So 1 over 60. Macam tu. Okay, so let us proceed to the next question. Question number 4. Okay, kita highlight sikit the keywords. Use triple integral to find volume of the solid. Okay, volume of the solid. So let us do question number 4. Kenapa 4 dah ada dalam video? Saya pun tak tengok video Dr. Azrin tu. Okay, so now kita nak kira volume. Okay, volume. So as we know, volume is triple integrals towards region G, dV, like this, isn't it? We don't have any function in the middle. Okay, so we need to sketch the region G. Okay, so region G, sketch region G. We have 2x plus 6y plus 3z equals to 6. So divide everything by 6. We have x over 3 plus y over 1 plus z over 2 equals to 1. So now the region should be ini kebetulan semua positif lah. So we have x, y, and z. So x equals to 3 here, y equals to 1, okay, and z equals to 2. So we have this region. Okay. All right, this is region G. Okay, region G. 3D graph. Okay, now let's say we sketch region R. Why we have to sketch region R? Because we know we would like to know the limit of, okay, saya tulis sikit guys. Kenapa kita lukis region G? To know the limit of, Z. Okay, to know the limit of Z. Region R is to know the limit of X and Y. Untuk tahu limit X dengan Y lah. Okay, so region R is actually the projection. Okay, I repeat, the projection of the view from above. Daripada atas kita nampak apa? Kita nampak plane, we will see XY plane. Therefore, region R should be this, the shaded one. Okay, this is region R. Okay, from above you can see that region yang saya shaded tu. Okay, so now let us sketch region R. Region R will be X and Y axis. Okay, X and Y. Of course, we can have Y equals to 1, like this, and X equals to 3, the same number. So we will have this region. Okay. All right, so if I ask you to find the equation for this line, it should be y over 1 plus x over 3 equals to 1, isn't it? Or equals to y equals to 1 minus x over 3. Macam tu. Understand? Understand, guys? Okay, so now we can proceed with the integration of calculating volume. Okay, volume equals to triple integration. All right, and then we have dz. We will have dy dx, or you can have dz dy dx dy. It's up to you lah. Okay, this can be changed. Dy dx dengan dx dy ni boleh tukar suka hati. It's up to you. Which one you comfortable? Okay. So now we will have limit of z. Okay, limit of z will refer to the region G. We know that the limit of z, okay, this region G is starting from xy plane daripada tapak. Okay, so of course z equals to 0. Okay, until the roof of this region, bumbung dia ni, this triangle, right? The plane. Okay, so that triangle is starting from here. Okay, guys, from this equation, we will take out the variable z. So we will have 3z equals to 6 minus 2x minus 6y. Therefore, z equals to, divide everything by 3. We will have 2 minus 2 over 3x minus 2y. Okay? Understand? Understand, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the function now. Oh, sorry, this is the limit now, limit of z. So, kita letaklah limit of z kat atas ni. 2 minus 2 over 3x minus 2y. Macam tu. Okay. And then now, limit of y. So, y, we refer to region R. Okay, we refer to region R, this region. So, dy dx means we move the region from bottom to top. Okay, so the bottom line should be y equals to 0. Okay, until y equals to 1 minus x over 3. Okay, and then the limit of x should be from from 0 until x equals to
3.
Okay, good. 0 until 3. Okay, so let's finish this. Volume equals to 0 until 3, 0 until 1 minus x over 3. And then we calculate, we integrate 1. Therefore, 1 becomes z lah. Okay, so substitute 0 and 2 minus 2 over 3x minus 2y. dy dx. Okay, so we will have 0 until 3, 0 until 1 minus x over 3. Of course, we will have 2 minus 2 over 3x minus 2y dy dx. So let us integrate this with respect to y. We will have 0 until 3. So 2y minus 2 over 3xy minus y squared over 2. So these two can be cancelled. So we have to substitute 0 and then substitute y equals to 1 minus x over 3 dx. So substitute everything into the y. So we have 0 until 3. Okay, substitute. 2 times 1 over minus x over 3 minus 2 over 3. Apa saya tulis ni? Over 3 and then minus 2 over 3x times 1 minus x over 3 and minus 1 minus x over 3 squared. Like this. I think no need for me to put this ni because we substitute 0 kan, so everything 0 lah lepas tu. Okay, so dx. So let us expand this term. So we have 2 minus 2x over 3 minus 2 over 3x plus 2 over 9x squared minus 1 minus 2 over 3 become plus 2x over 3 and then minus squared jadi positif jadi minus lah. So x squared over 9 dx. So let us solve this one. So negative 2 over 3x can be cancelled here. Okay, so we will have this 2 minus 2 over 3x and then 2 over 9 ni 2 over 9x squared minus x over 9 squared dia jadi tinggal lah plus x squared over 9 like this. So dx. Now we can integrate this. So equals to 2x minus x squared over 3. Okay, because that 2 can be cancelled. And then plus x cubed over 3 kali 9, so 27, right? 0 and 3. So substitute 2 times 3 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 27 kan? So 1 lah. So we have 6 minus 3 tambah 1 equals to 4. The answer of question number 2 kali 3 6. 6 tolak 3, 3 tambah 1, 4. Ada saya tersilap mana-mana ke ni? Saya terlupa this one. Thank you. 2 minus 1, isn't it? So ini, ni dia jadi 1. Macam tu kan? So this one, dia dah tak ada x. Dia dah tak ada 2, so dia jadi x saja. So like this. Ya ke? So yang ni dia jadi apa ni? Sekejap 3 tolak 3 tambah 1. Jadi 1. Betul ke ni? 1 ke dapat dia? Question kira panjang-panjang dapat 1. Yes. Equals to 1. Okay. So we can proceed. I think question number 5. So let us do question number 5. Copy. Okay, so the answer for question number 4 is 1. Alright, so let us go to question number 5. Solid bounded by the surface y equals to x squared and the planes y plus z equals to 4 and z equals to 0. Okay, question number 5. Guys, tarikh final exam dah keluar tau. Okay, you can check your date for final exam. Okay, final exam. Semua subjek dah keluar Final exam date. Schedule dia dah keluar lah, so you can check in the IMS system. If I'm not mistaken, our subject will be on 25th January. If I'm not mistaken lah, nanti I will double check again. Okay, I will announce in the group WhatsApp later. Okay, question number 5. We have a surface of y equals to x squared. And then a plane, okay, dah ada dua plane, two planes actually, y plus z equals to 4 and z equals to 0. Okay, so we need to sketch the region G. Alright, region G. We have y equals to x squared, ada tiga ni. Y equals to x squared, y plus z equals to 4, and then z equals to 0. Complicated sikit lah ni. Okay, so jom kita plot. Guys, can you give me the surface of y equals to x squared in 3D? This is a what? Actually, in 3D. Y equals to x squared in 3D means tak ingat lah tu Cikgu Tuan tu. Parabolic cylinder. Sudah. Macam mana ni nak final exam ni? Cylinder. Okay, parabolic cylinder. And this is just a plane lah. In 3D plane. And this is also plane lah. XY plane Ni plane juga. Tapi plane XY lah. Okay, so this parabolic cylinder, y equals to x squared. So we will have this parabolic cylinder. Dia mestilah berada pada paksi macam gini kan? Macam tu. Okay, ingat tak saya pesan? Saya kata dia tak ada variable z, so it must be parallel along z axis. So it should be like this. Okay, so that is y equals to x squared. Okay, next, y plus z equals to 4. Okay, so y plus z equals to 4. Of course, we're using the intercept form. We will have y over 4 plus z over 4 equals to 1. So let's say here is 4 and here is 4. So we will have this. Okay, this plane is parallel along x-axis lah. So it means that, okay, you have to imagine like this. You ada longkang. Okay, longkang yang menegak, and then you have a plane. Okay, plane tu, you imagine it just like a knife. Macam satu pisau yang memotong longkang tu. Ataupun satu papan yang menutup longkang tu. Okay, so finally, alright guys, it will be looks like this. Okay, ni saya buat nak panah ke bawah ni. Bila kita dah simplifykan graph region G kita ni, it will be like this. Triple integration ni guys, you have to imagine lah. Senang cakap. You kena imagine jauh sikit. You kena tengok, you kena imagine benda tu macam mana. X, Y, Z. So it can be like this. So tadi kita ada parabolic cylinder kan. And then kita ada satu ni daripada 4 to 4 here. Okay, so your parabolic cylinder would be like this. Okay, jadi macam ni. Ini 4 tadi kan. Okay, so we will have this. Dia seolah-olah menutup longkang tu. Jadi macam ni. Becomes like this from here. Okay, so kalau saya lukis lah ni, saya pakai marker pen biru. Okay, like this. Like this. We have this. Macam tu. So tinggal lah yang ni. Nampak tak saya buat arrow tu? Dia jadi macam ni. Region dia. Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now what is the region R? Ini region G. Ini region G lah 3D. Okay, region R, if you see from above, we can see this shape, right? This region. So the shaded region here is your region R. Okay, so let's say I sketch the region R. Sketch region R pula. It will becomes, okay, region R pasti apa? What's the axis of region R? It should be
That's why.
yes, X and Y. Okay, good. X and Y. So we know that, okay, this is the region R. Okay, region R ni comes from Y equals to X squared, isn't it? Ni, Y equals to X squared. Yang curve ni. This curve ni. Y equals to X squared. So Y equals to X squared is this. Okay, this stop until Y equals to 4. So we have 4 here. Okay, so you put it like this. Okay, so this is the region R. Okay, since Y equals to X squared, thus if Y equals to 4, okay, 4 equals to X squared. Therefore, X equals to plus minus 2 lah. So we have here should be negative 2 and on the right should be positive 2. Okay, so now we can calculate. We can calculate the volume. So volume, always bear in mind we don't have any function in the middle, so we just proceed dz, dy, dx, or you can have dz, ds, dy. It's up to you. Okay, so the lower limit of z according to this region, of course, we start from the base. Okay, the xy plane. So xy plane means z equals to 0. Okay, until lantai ke bumbung. Okay, from the plane, from the floor until the roof. So the roof is represented by this equation, this line atas ni. Ini tadi y plus z equals to 4. We take this plane. Okay, y plus z equals to 4. Therefore, y equals to 4 minus z. Okay, so z start from 0 until z equals to 4 minus y. Ataupun 4 minus y lah, sama lah. Yang ni kalau y kat depan. Let's see kalau saya padam. Betul lah. Betul lah. So kita nak z equals to 4 minus y. Okay, so settle on limit of z. And the limit of y and x, we refer to region R. Okay, so the lower limit, of course lah, y equals to x squared. Okay, y equals to x squared until, ni. So y equals to x squared until y equals to what? From bottom to top. Subtopic 4.4. Yes, very good. Until 4. Yes. And then the limit of x, of course, obviously, we know the points from negative 2 until 2. So let us proceed. Negative 2 until 2, x squared until 4. So integrate 1 with respect to z, of course, we will get z. So 0, 4 minus y, dy, dx. So we can proceed this. Negative 2 until 2, x squared 4, so 4 minus y, dy, dx. So for y minus y squared over 2. 16 minus 16 minus 16 minus plus 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then minus 4x squared minus x squared. So becomes x to the power of 4 over 2 dx. So we will have integration of 8 minus 4x squared minus x to the power of 4 over 2 dx. Now we can integrate this. Substitute 2 and negative 2. So we will have 8 times 2 is 16 minus 4 over 3 times 8 minus 32 over 10. Okay, take out your calculator, guys. So negative 16 minus 4 over 3, negative 8 minus negative 32 over 10. So 16 tambah 16, 32, isn't it? Saya buat macam ni lah. So ini negatif, positif negatif lah. So minus 8 over 4, okay, 8 over 64 over 3 minus plus then minus 64 over 10. Betul ke saya buat ni? Kalau salah beritahu 32 minus you should get the answer, guys.
64 over 15.
64 over 15 Betul ke jawapan kita ni 64 over 15. Macam ada something wrong je.
Madam, yang atas itu
Yang mana tadi?
plus.
Yang atas
Yang
x. 4x squared ni.
Tak plus sebelah.
Atas lagi. 4 times 4, 16. Betul dah. 4 squared, 16 divide by 2. Betul dah. 8 kan? 16 ni betul kan? And then this one, 4x squared.
4x squared minus, lepas tu plus x power 4.
X to the power of 4 over 2 kan? Betul kan ini kan? Oh yes, plus. Thank you very much. Okay, I know already. Ni guys, thank you very much. So this should be plus. And then here should be plus lah kan? Okay, oh faham dah. Thank you. So kat sini dia jadi plus. Right here also plus. So 32 minus jadi plus lah. Okay, so plus. Dapat ke? Plus 256 over 15. Sama ke guys? 256 over 15 ni cak tengok jawapan. 256 over 15 sama tak? 17 times 15 plus 1. Betul lah. Okay, so this is equivalent to 256 over 15. Sama lah ni. Okay, just the same. 256 over 15. Or 17 1 over 15. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. At least saya happy lah because you tak adalah you salin sebiji-biji kan. Okay, so now next question. Okay, sketch the solid. Question number 6 ni, sketch the solid of the volume and then of course we need to calculate lah. Okay, question 6 or 7, which one you want me to solve it? I think question 6 kot. Dia lebih complicated.
6, madam.
6 kan? Saya rasa 6. Sebab 7 tu macam direct sikit. Question 6. Okay. Jom kita buat soalan nombor 6 ni. Okay, when this type of question, you have to imagine dia bentuk apa dalam 3D guys. Sebab dia nak sketch the solid region kan. Kalau tak suruh sketch, kita boleh calculate je. Tapi dia suruh sketch. Okay, so from the limit, we know that z equals to, kenapa pengen pula z? We know that z equals to y plus 1. So we know this is just a plane. Okay, just a plane. Alright, and then we have y equals to plus minus, dari dua-dua. Plus minus 1 minus x squared. So if we square both sides, we will have y squared equals to 1 minus x squared. So we will have x squared plus y squared equals to 1. Okay, in 2D, this is a circle, isn't it? In 2D, this is a circle. How about in 3D? Dia jadi apa guys?
Cylinder.
Yes, very good. Cylinder. Thank you very much. This is a cylinder. So jom kita plot kita punya region ni. Dia of course ada cylinder. Okay, cylinder. Soalan kalau dia tak suruh you plot sketch region, it's okay, tak payah sketch. Tapi kalau dia kata kena sketch, you have to sketch dalam final exam. Okay, so x, y, and z. Okay, so cylinder, x squared plus y squared. We don't have z, isn't it? So no z. Means the cylinder must be parallel along z lah. Dia tak ada z. So the cylinder must be parallel along z. So buatlah satu cylinder parallel sepanjang paksi z. Okay, kenapa saya start daripada tapak? Kenapa saya tak bawa kat bawah lagi? Why I don't put this down here? Kenapa guys saya tak buat sama ke bawah? Because if you look here, z, the limit of z is starting from 0. Okay, ni 0 ni. Until y plus 1. So until y plus 1. So kita start daripada tapak lah. That's why we don't have the negative part of z. Okay, so that's why we don't have this part. Ni tak perlu. Tapak bawah ni tak perlu. So we start from xy plane. From z equals to 0. Okay, now let us sketch this. Z, y plus 1 ni. By using intercept form, this should be z minus y equals to 1, isn't it? So z over 1 minus y over 1 equals to 1. Okay, did you agree with me? So now z equals to 1, positive 1 here. But on y equals to negative 1. Okay, so negative 1, of course lah, dia cari region, our radius of the cylinder should be negative 1 kan? Kat sini positive 1. So y equals to negative 1, of course we have this part. Okay, this part. So you have to imagine the plane as a knife. Macam satu pisau. Pisau yang memotong silinder tu. Ataupun satu papan yang menutup silinder tu secara serong guys. You can imagine macam itu. So kalau saya tarik lagi ni. Ni sebab dia boleh jadi panjang lagi kan. Ni. And then actually you punya silinder ni pun dia boleh jadi panjang lagi kan. Ni. Silinder kan sepanjang paksi Z. Macam tu kan. So bila kita potong tu. Alright. So let's say I rub this part lah. Supaya you tak confused. So when we rub this. Okay. Kita akan dapat satu potongan. Saya guna marker pen biru. We cut the cylinder. So kita akan dapat permukaan yang macam ni guys. Okay, kita potong silinder tu. So your cylinder would be like this. Ni saya buat nak panah ke bawah ni. The arrow down here. So I will sketch this. Okay. Dia akan jadi macam ni. Dia dah potong silinder tu. Ni negative 1, ni 1. Here tadi 1 kat sini. Okay, so X and Y. Sorry, X and Y pula. X, Z, Y. Ni Y. X kat depan. From here to here. Understand? Boleh faham tak guys?
Boleh, madam.
Okay, good. Okay, so now this is your region G. Ni region G awak. Okay, kita nak tengok region R. Kenapa nak tengok region R? Sebab nak tengok limit for X dengan Y. Tapi dia dah bagi kan? Ambil je lah. Jom kita selesaikan terus lah. Dia dah bagi siap-siap. Ni region R ni bulatan lah ni. Complete circle, region R, a complete circle. That's why you are the limit macam ni. Saya explain sikit lah. Kenapa limit macam tu? Sebab kalau kita sketch region R. Okay, let's say region R. X and Y. We have a circle like this. Okay, shaded region. Alright, so region Y tadi tu, yang sebelah atas ni, saya highlight warna yellow ni, the yellow color. This line is represented by Y equals to square root of 1 minus X squared positive. Okay, let's say I use green color down here. And down here, the green color is Y equals to negative square root of 1 minus X squared. Alright, and then your limit of X ni from negative 1 until 1, betul lah. From negative 1 until 1, sebab jari the radius dia 1 kan, so negative 1 until 1, betul tu. So that is the region R. Region R. Okay, so kalau dekat region G ni 1. Belakang ni, if I extend the line as this, at the back should be negative 1, pasi X. So bila lukis 2D, dia jadi kiri dan kanan lah, pasi X. Okay, understand? So let us proceed. Jom kita proceed integration ni. Okay, so from negative 1 until 1. So integrate 1 with respect to z, we get z lah. Y plus 1, 0. dy dx. Okay, so negative 1 until 1. We have from negative square root of 1 minus x squared, positive square root of 1 minus x squared. So y plus 1 dy dx. Okay, so we will have integrate y, we have y squared over 2 plus y. Substitute 1 minus x squared, negative 1 minus x squared dx. So we have from negative 1 until 1, square root squared jadi habis lah punca kuasa tu kan. So we have 1 over 2, 1 minus x squared, okay, plus square root of 1 minus x squared. Ini baru yang pertama. Okay, minus 1 over 2 squared jadi positif 1 minus x squared. And then minus, okay, minus Square root of 1 minus x squared like this, dx. Ni saya sambung ke bawah Dia sebenarnya kat tepi ni tapi tak muat. Okay, so we will have negative 1, 1. 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2. So this of course can be cancelled. Very nice. Dia tinggal yang ni je guys. So negative negative becomes positive. So jadi 2 lah. Tambah pula tolak. Any idea how to integrate this? Dah simple dah, tapi macam mana nak integrate tu? Any ideas guys? My brilliant student. For this case, we macam mana? Saya tak dengar apa dia tadi. Salah tak apa, saya tak marah pun. Saya cuma nak tengok idea awak je. Macam mana?
Let you.
Let you. Betul tu let you. Let you. Boleh memang kita akan guna substitution. Yes, betul. Guna substitution. We will use substitution. However, in this case, we need to use substitution of trigonometric function. Okay. So in this case, what we do guys, we will substitute this x squared ni. Guna substitution. Betul lah teknik substitution juga. Tapi we substitute this x. Let x equals to sine theta. Okay, so we will have dx equals to cos theta d theta. Alright. So now, okay, what happened? Let us substitute when x equals to 1. Okay, sine theta equals to 1 lah. Okay, so theta should be arcsine of 1. So arcsine of 1 should be pi over 2. Kalau you pakai calculator, you shift sine 1, you akan dapat 90 degrees. Okay, and then when x equals to negative 1, so sine theta should be negative 1 also lah. Okay, sebab ni x equals to sine theta. So if x equals to negative 1, of course sin theta pun akan jadi negative 1. And then let's say we find theta, it should be arcsine of negative 1. Okay, so arcsine of negative 1 is equivalent to negative pi over 2. Or you can have 3 pi over 2, it's up to you lah. Okay. So now, jom kita gantikan. We will have, let's say from negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. So that's the limit. Okay, now 2. Okay, we have 2. We have square root of 1 minus x squared. So square root of 1 minus sine squared theta. Okay, and then dx. Dx is equivalent to this. Dx is equals to cos theta d theta. So we will put cos theta d theta. Panjang lagi cerita ni guys. So right now what you have to do, okay, as we know, sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. Therefore, cos theta is equals to square root of 1 minus sine squared theta lah. Okay. So it becomes negative pi over 2 until pi over 2 to, okay, 1 minus, ni jadi cos theta d theta. So ni, the whole thing ni adalah ni kan. So dia akan jadi cos theta darab cos theta d theta. Cos theta d theta. So bila kita darab, we will have 2 cos squared theta d theta. Lepas tu macam mana? Ini yang you all dah selalu guna ni. What? This is equivalent to 1 over 2, 1 plus cos 2 theta, isn't it? So you all buatlah equals to negative pi over 2 until pi over 2, 2 times half 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta, like that. Okay, so this can be cancelled. Then integrate 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. You can integrate this happily lah. So integrate cos 2 theta, we will get sine 2 theta over 2. So substitute pi over 2 and negative pi over 2. So we'll have pi over 2, sine 2 times pi over 2 is 0. So plus 0 minus negative pi over 2 plus sine 2 times pi over 2 also 0. So we will have pi over 2 plus pi over 2 should be pi. Betul ke jawapan ni? Sekejap kita check. Question number 6. Oh yes. Okay, equals to pi. So this is the answer. All right. So I think you can try the rest of the question because right now I would like to proceed with triple integral in cylindrical coordinates. 4.6. Triple integrals in cylindrical coordinate. This also will come out in your final exam. Okay, so in cylindrical coordinates, it's just the same thing. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 formulas where we have s just like a polar coordinate. So x equals to r cos theta, y equals to r sine theta, and then tangent theta equals to y over x. And then we have r equals to square root of x squared plus y squared. And then we have another one, cylindrical means we have height, dia ada ketinggian. If previously in polar coordinates, we just have xy plane, isn't it? We just have 2D graph, okay, xy plane. But in cylindrical coordinates, because we are dealing with triple integrals, means our region should be 3D, means we will have the height, ketinggian. So, okay, in triple integrals, we will have z equivalent to z. Dia sama. Okay, dia sama saja, just the same in cylindrical and the previous triple integrals. Untuk z sahajalah, untuk x, y, dia lain lah. Okay, so now the triple integrals in cylindrical coordinates would be like this. We will have triple integrals. Okay, region, the same region G, but our function now in terms of r, theta, and z. Okay, dv, like this. So, what happened here, guys? Kenapa tadi guna x sin theta? Sebab kita tak boleh nak integrate ni. Sorry guys, sorry Izzati, saya baru perasan you punya soalan. Ni, you tak boleh nak integrate ni. You tak boleh nak integrate. Sebab dia bentuk dia square root 1 minus x squared. You tak boleh nak integrate. Kalau you let u, if we let u equals to 1 minus x squared, you akan dapat du equals to 2x dx, isn't it? So you nak cancelkan 2x ni macam mana? Tak boleh. Dia tak boleh nak cancel. That's why kita kena guna sin theta. Dia trick in mathematics lah. Okay, that is the trick in mathematics. Understand?
Madam memang tu je sin theta je.
Memang sin theta. Kalau guna cos theta pun boleh. Sama je. Tapi cos theta nanti nak differentiate dia negatif. Dia potensi untuk salah tu, careless tu ada lah. That's why saya ambil sin. Kalau sin dia positif, differentiate dari positif cos kan. It will be easier lah if you use sin theta. Itu je reason dia. Dia ada trik di situ. Boleh? Can I proceed?
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so now kalau tadi dv, ni dv it can be dx, dy, dz kan? However, in cylindrical coordinates, double integral dulu, dA kita ada 3 beradik. Ingat tak dulu? Double integral in polar coordinates. Kita recall balik double integral in polar. Kita ada r dr d theta. Kan? 3 beradik ni. Yang saya kata kalau dA equals to r dr d theta. Tapi dalam case cylindrical, we will have 4 beradik. R dz dr d theta. Dia ada 4. Okay, kalau triple integrals, when we are dealing with cylindrical, we will have r dz dr d theta. Okay. So dia akan jadi macam ni. F r theta z dv tu jadi multiply by r dz dr d theta. We have 4 terms. Okay, and then of course right here should be z1, z2, limit of z, and then limit of r1, r2, theta 1, theta 2 lah, of course. Okay, so that's the general formula lah. So right now, if you are using triple integrals in cylindrical coordinates to calculate the volume, okay guys, the volume should be just like this lah. Dia takkan ada function. So kalau calculate volume using triple integrals in cylindrical coordinates, it's just region G. Okay, and then we don't have any function, straight away, r dz dr d theta. Dia tak ada function kat tengah-tengah ni. Ingat tak kalau volume triple integral, dia tak ada function, dia equivalent to 1. Okay, where we can consider that f r theta z equals to 1. So that's the volume. Kalau yang kat atas ni means something else lah, it's not volume. Okay, yang bawah ni baru volume. This is not volume. Kenapa not volume? Sebab dia ada function kat tengah ni. Okay, understand the differentiation between volume dengan bukan volume ni?
Faham.
Okay, good. So now, let's take a look at exercise. Straight away lah kita go to 4.6.1. I think you can just use the formula, but let's say for this question number 3b ni guys, theta equals to pi over 4. If you want to express the equation in rectangular coordinates, means you have to change into x and y lah. Okay, x and y. So what happened for this question is, we know that tangent theta equals to y over x, isn't it? So we will have tangent pi over 4 equals to y over x. Okay, so tangent pi over 4 equals to y over x. Kalau kita calculator, tangent pi over 4 equals to what? Tangent pi over 4 equals to?
Zero.
Ya ke zero?
0.0137.
Itu kalau I rasa you punya calculator you letak degree mode. Cuba tukar kepada radian mode. Kalau pakai pi over 4, kalau degree you kena guna tangent 45 degrees. Tangent 45. Okay, kalau degree calculator you, that's why saya kata berhati-hati Kalau degree you kena letak tangent 45 degrees. Kalau radian baru you boleh guna tangent pi over 4. This is equals to 1 actually. Yes, thank you very much. Equals to 1. Yes. Okay. So this equals to 1 equals to y over x. Therefore, kalau you ubah position dia, you akan dapat y equals to x lah for this question. Sebab equals to 1 kan? 1 equals to y over x, therefore y equals to x lah. Betul tak? Question 3b. Mana question 3b? Yes, y equals to x. Ni. Okay. So yang ni saya tak begitu ni sangat sebab I think you can just use formula lah. Okay, just very simple, changing the coordinates. We straight away go to the exercise 4.6.2. Kita calculate terus triple integrals. Okay, which question you want me to solve? Pilih-pilih guys. Saya jawab soalan mana you nak.
Start dengan one ada.
Start dengan 1 Boleh. Start dengan 1. Jom kita tengok question number 1. Kita ambil yang paling simple juga kan. Okay, boleh. Jom. Exercise 4.6.2. Okay, 4.6.2. You have R, Z, R, dz, dr, theta. Okay, my first question. This integration is calculating volume or not? Saya nak test you punya understanding. This question is calculating volume or not?
No.
Yes.
Yes ke no? Okay guys, tadi saya pesan kalau calculate volume, function kita equivalent to 1, isn't it? Ni. Volume, function kita equals to 1 dekat tengah-tengah ni. And then belakang ni dia ada 4 beradik tu, R, dz, dr, dθ. Itu baru volume. Kalau dia ada function kat tengah, dia bukan volume, not volume. So the answer is not volume. Why not? Because nampak macam satu, tapi dia ada function kan? Dia ada z. Z is the function. Perasan tak? Dia ada z kat tengah-tengah tu. Maksudnya dia bukan volume. Okay, dia ada function z. Kalau dia tak ada z kat tengah tu, baru dia jadi volume lah. Dalam kes ni, fr theta z ni equals to z. Nampak dia ada z kat tengah-tengah ni. So dia bukan volume, not volume Not volume. This is something else lah. Okay, this will sketch region tak? Tengok soalan tadi. Oh yes, we need to sketch the region. Sketch the region G. Evaluate the iterated integral. Tengok dia tak sebut pun volume. Dia just sebut evaluate the iterated integral. Dia tak mention pun pasal volume. So maksudnya dia bukan volume lah. Ini bukan volume sebab dia ada z kat tengah. Yang ni pun bukan volume sebab dia ada sin theta kat tengah. Okay. Bawah ni nanti 3 dengan 4 nanti kita buat soalan volume. Alright, so let us proceed. Sketching the region G. Always bear in mind, region G is 100% from the limit. Okay, region G is 100% from the limit. From this limit, this is region G. Okay, so we have Z. Z is starting from 0. Okay, starting from 0 until square root of 4 minus r squared. So we have z equals to square root of 4 minus r squared. Okay, so we have z equals to square root of, kita nak tahu equation apa ni, bentuk apa ni. You have to change into rectangular equations lah. Rectangular equation means x dengan y. So sekarang ni square root of 4 minus r squared tu adalah x squared plus y squared. Macam tu. So this is a what? If we, let's say I square both sides, we will have z squared equals to 4 minus x squared plus y squared. So if I rearrange this, I can get this. X squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 4. Therefore, this means a what? Bentuk apa ni guys? Lupa dah ke? Chapter 1. 3D. X squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 4.
Semi.
Sphere. This is a sphere. Very good. This is a sphere. However, guys, the original equation here, we have square root sign. Okay, which means that z must be always greater than 0. So we will have a hemisphere. So soalan ni sebenarnya hemisphere. Okay, kita tengok yang asal lah. Dia ada square root sign. So a hemisphere, positive. So let us sketch the region G. Hemisphere. X, Y, Z. What's the radius of this hemisphere?
2.
Yes, equals to 2. Thank you very much. Equals to 2, negative 2. Here should be 2, here should be negative 2. Okay, what else? We have radius. Okay, limit of radius. Memang complete lah because from 0 until 2. So we have radius R equals to 2, yes. And then the angle, theta is from 0 until 2 pi. So theta from 0 until 2 pi. So this is a complete circle. Okay, sebab region R dengan theta ni region R. Okay, so if we see from above, we can have this circle. This is your region R. The whole thing is your region G. Region G 3D. Region R 2D. Okay, so kalau kita plot region R, means we have this circle lah. Circle, a complete circle. Like this. 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2. Ni. Betul lah sebab dia kata tadi R equals to 2 and then theta daripada 0 sampai 2 pi. Complete lah circle tu. Okay, so that's how we sketch the region. So now, jom kita start solve this. So integrate 0 until 2 pi, 0 until 2, 0 until square root of 4 minus r squared. Z r dz dr d theta. So integrate with respect to z first. We just care about the z with respect to z. Therefore, r becomes a constant. So 0 until 2 pi, 0 until 2, r can be taken out. And then integrate z, we have z squared over 2. So substitute 0 and square root of 4 minus r squared dr d theta. So from here we have 0 until 2 pi, 0 until 2, so 1 over 2 can be taken out. So I take out the coefficient 1 over 2. And then we will have, okay, square root of 4 minus r squared. Substitute dekat dalam z ni, kuasa 2. So dah tak ada dah lah punca kuasa tu. So we can neglect the square root sign. So we will have 4 minus r squared sahajalah. And then minus 0, 0 lah, dr d theta. So now how do we solve this integration? Macam mana nak integrate ni? We need to multiply first lah. You have to multiply here and here. Okay, so 0 until 2 pi, 0 until 2. So 1 over 2, 4r minus r cubed. dr d theta. So 1 over 2 can be taken out. 0 until 2 pi. So integrate this, we have 2r squared minus r to the power of 4 over 4. Substitute 0 and 2 d theta. So we will have 1 over 2 kuasa 248 4 d theta kan. 2 kuasa 4, 16 bagi 4, 4 lah. So 4 darab setengah jadi 2. 0 until 2 pi d theta. So we will have to substitute theta. 0 until 2 pi, we have 4 pi. 4 pi ke jawapan ni? We have 4 pi. Oh yes, 4 pi. Okay. All right. So next question. Next question. Which question, guys? Okay, let's say lah kita buat soalan nombor 2 tu. Sebab nombor 2 ni graf dia pelik sikit ni. We have this, you have to be careful with this sign. So jom kita buat soalan nombor 2. Oh, before that saya kena padam dulu ni. Nanti dia tak copy. Okay, question number 2. Right here, we have z equals to r squared. Okay, limit of z equals to r squared ni. dz, limit of z equals to r squared. Okay, so in rectangular equation, z equals to x squared plus y squared lah. This is a y in 3D. This is a ingat lagi tak guys? Sorry, bentuk apa? Salah tak apa, saya tak marah. Saya suka bila you jawab. Bentuk apa? Z equals to x squared plus y squared. Chapter 1. What shape do we have here? Dah lupa ke guys? Macam mana you nak find exam ni? This is a paraboloid. Ni kan makhluk Tom Yam ni. Z equals to x squared plus y squared. Okay? This is a paraboloid. So now, okay, we have this. A. Okay, but right now guys, what happened here? Okay, 0 until r squared. So we have this. Kita tak tahu kita stop sampai mana tau. It can be up. Okay, sebab dia sampai start from 0 until this curve ni. This curve. Ni. Z equals to r squared. So what happened? Okay, logically, if we see from above, we can see a complete sphere, isn't it? A complete sphere. Sepatutnya kita dapat complete sphere. Saya buat dotted tu. You just look at what I've done here so that you can understand this. Okay. Suppose we will have a complete circle. However, guys, your limit of r. Okay, the limit of r is from 0 until sine theta. Okay, r equals to sine theta. And then the limit of angle is from 0 until pi over 2. So theta is from 0 until pi over 2. So if I plot the region R, okay, kalau saya plot region R ni, berdasarkan dia punya limit ni guys, what happened? Dia sebenarnya bukan complete sphere pun. Okay. It's not a complete sphere. X, Y. Okay. R equals to sin theta ni dekat pasti apa?
Y.
Y-axis, yes, Y-axis. So dia dekat atas ni sebenarnya. Okay, dekat atas tu, ni. Okay. And then it said that the limit of angle is from 0 until pi over 2. Okay, from 0 until pi over 2. So dia hanyalah Sampai sini je. Half. Yes. Okay. Theta from 0 until theta equals to pi over 2. So what happened guys? Region R kita ni, ini paksi X kan. Ini paksi Y, ini paksi Z. Dia hanya ada bahagian, okay, suppose dia macam ni. Dia sampai 1. Okay, dia suppose dia macam ni. Isn't it? Dekat paksi Y kan, bulatan tu kan. However, separuh je. Dekat bahagian X positif dengan Y positif. Only half. So that's the region actually. Okay, so kalau kita tengok, okay, kalau saya boleh plotkan ni macam ni. It's just half of this. Oops. Dia macam ni. Dia hanya a part of this paraboloid lah. Actually, for this question. Okay, dia tak complete sebab region dia macam tu. Limit dia macam tu. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, so now let us proceed with the calculation lah. 0 pi over 2. Betul ke? Sin theta, yes. Okay, so we can proceed this. 0 until pi over 2, 0 until sin theta. R sin theta dz dr d theta. So R, dia tak ada z kan? So equivalent to 1. R sin theta can be taken out because it's just a constant. So integrate 1 with respect to z, we get z lah. Substitute 0 until r squared. So dr d theta. So we will have 0 until pi over 2, 0 until sin theta. R sin theta multiplied by r squared dr d theta. So we can have r cubed. So integrate r cubed becomes r to the power of 4 over 4, isn't it? 0 until pi over 2, so r to the power of 4 over 4. Substitute 0 and sin theta. So we have d theta. Okay, we have d theta. Soalan ni pun menarik. Baik, saya buat. So 1 over 4, dia jadi macam ni guys. Pi over 2, sin to the power of 4 theta, d theta. So, what happened? Sin to the power of 4. Macam mana kita nak integrate ni? Macam mana guys? Any idea?
Lopek ke?
Lopet? Tak juga, bukan lopet. Macam mana ni?
Substitution.
Kena tukar. Okay.
Tukar jadi half 1 plus sin.
Okay, kita cuba So 1 over 4. 0 until pi over 2 sin square theta macam ni. You kata d theta. Betul? Betul ke? Kan? So we will have okay, from here guys, if you notice this, betul dah kawan you cakap tadi tu, kita guna double angle, right? So this is equivalent to 1 minus, bukan double angle, this is trigonometric identity. Yang ni. As we know, sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1, isn't it? So this is, tak boleh juga guys, tak boleh. I don't think so. Kalau kita pakai ni, 1 plus 1 over 2, 1 plus, yang ni mungkin boleh. 1 over 2, 1 minus cos 2 theta. Macam tadi kawan yang cakap kan? So we have to square like this, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, let us try. Sekejap, saya kena check balik daripada data betul ke? R squared, jadi R integrate sec, we have R squared, betul tak? Dalam R jadi R kuasa 3. Okay, betul. R kuasa 3 sin theta. R kuasa 3 sin theta. R kuasa, oh saya tertinggal ni. Oh ni guys, ni sin theta, ni saya tertinggal. Sin theta. Sin theta, isn't it? Faham tak apa saya buat? Awak faham tak apa yang saya tersilap kat sini?
Faham.
Sin theta ni tertinggal. Patut tegur lah saya tadi. Medium, salah tu. Macam tu. So di theta. Bukan kuasa 4 ni, kuasa 5. Lagi banyak. Kuasa 5 to the power of 5. 1 over 4 sin to the power of 5 lah. Sebabnya. Okay, step by step. Kan tak faham pula. Macam ni. Ni sin kuasa 4 theta kan. Darab sin theta di theta. Gitu. Ini saya padam balik lah. Padam. So dia jadi 1 over 4 0 anti pi over 2 sin to the power of 5. Sin to the power of 5 theta di theta lagi banyak. Dah tu macam mana Okay, I got the idea. You can leave your answer like this. No need for you to expand this. Okay. We can let u equals to again. Yes, we can use this trigonometric identity. Trigo identity. Sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. Okay. So sin squared theta is equals to 1 minus cos squared theta. Macam tu. So dia akan jadi 1 over 4 0 anti pi over 2. Okay, sin kuasa 4 ni guys, this one. Sin kuasa 4 ni dia jadi dia adalah sin kuasa 2 kan? Sin kuasa 2 theta kuasa 2, isn't it? Kan?
Yeah.
So dia akan jadi 1 over 4. Menarik soalan ni. So sin squared dia akan jadi 1 minus cos squared theta squared. Macam tu. Sin theta di theta. Boleh terima? Sebab because yang ni adalah bersamaan dengan ni. Sin squared ni. So saya letak macam tu. So now baru kita boleh guna substitution. Yes. So we can let u equals to cos theta. Okay, let u equals to cos theta. So differentiate u, we will get differentiate cos, we get negative sin theta d theta. Okay, therefore d theta is equivalent to negative du over sin theta. Macam tu. So when theta equals to pi over 2, u equals to cos pi over 2 is 0 lah. And then when theta equals to 0, U equals to cos 0 is 1. Okay, so jom kita teruskan ni. Equals to 1 over 4 tadi tu. Integration limit of pi over 2 dia jadi 0. So 0 lah. And then limit of 0, limit of 0 dia jadi 1. So 1 tu kat bawah lah. So 1 minus ni cos squared theta ni, U equals to cos theta. So 1 minus U squared. Macam tu. So 1 minus U squared like this. And then sin theta, so sin theta du, d theta is equivalent to negative du over sin theta. Okay, negative du over sin theta, so negative du over sin theta. We will have this and this, so we will get negative 1 over 4, 1, 0, 1 minus u squared du. Yelah. So dia jadi integrate terhadap u je lah guys. So 1 over 4, substitute u minus u cube over 3. Sorry guys. Ini ada kuasa 2 lagi ni. Ya Allah, panjang ni jawapan ni. Okay, so we have kuasa 2 lagi. Oh my god. Okay. So we cannot have this. So expand dia kuasa 2, so 1. So we have 2u squared plus u to the power of 4 du. Negatif ni saya dah bawa keluar tadi negatif saya duduk kat sini. Okay, so jom baru kita integrate. Oh my god, 1/4 integrate u1 with respect to u, we get u minus 2u cubed over 3 plus u to the power of 5 over 5. 0, 1 pula kan? 1, 0. Macam tu. So we have negative 1 over 4. 0 lah, of course. 0 minus 0 plus 0 minus 1 minus 2 over 3 plus 1 over 5. Macam tu. So negatif ni habis. So 1 over 4 multiply by 1 minus 2 over 3 plus 1 over 5. We get minus negative kan? So 0 minus 8 over 15. So we will have 2 over 15. Ya ke 2 over 15? Yang buat panjang-panjang kalau salah kena buat balik. Sekejap Question number 2. 2 over 15, yes, finally. 2 over 15. Okay. Right, guys, I think I will give you the solutions for some of the rest of the questions, okay? Because I don't think I can manage solve kita dah masa dah pukul 11.55 kan? So I give you the solutions, right guys, later. So you can refer to my solutions lah. Okay, I'll give you the notes, the solutions later. Alright, is that okay guys?
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so nanti saya akan bagi jawapan untuk for the rest of the questions lah. Kalau tak semua pun a few question yang saya rasa susah. Okay, I'll give you the solutions. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. For the Muslim, we